Olympique Marseille has an unbelievable transfer window. Not only did they manage to sign one of the best coaches currently in Europe, Roberto De Zerbi, but also did so amazingly on the player side. Last season, they finished 8th, the worst finish since 2016. This made them make a big upheaval for this transfer window, letting go 14 players and buying or loaning 10. They also fired former coach Gattuso, as well as Gasset, who took over after Gattuso until the end of the season. Marseille knew, if they wanted to fight for the top again, they need to sign a world-class manager. Why De Zerbi is well known in the football world is something I talked about in my Brighton video from last year. But to make it short, he is known for his extremely special and outstanding approach in terms of tactic and play style. In possession, he likes to keep a foot on the ball to slow down the play immensely. In other words, he wants to be pressed by the opponent. Because if they press, he can play forward really quickly in the spaces behind the opponent's pressing lines. Therefore, he needs players who can cope with the pressure, who has a lot of ball control, and who has a great passing ability and first touch. Out of possession, he wants the ball to be won back as soon as possible, making his game highly intense. This led him to perform extremely well, and he improved each team he has been at. A good example was his time at Sassuolo, where he finished 11th in his first season, after the team finishing 11th and 12th the seasons prior. Afterwards, he finished 8th twice in 2020 and 2021. After his departure, Sassuolo declined and soon got relegated back to the Serie B. At his stint in Brighton, he did the same, taking over from Graham Potter, who was bought from Chelsea in late 2023, and transformed it into a mid-table club, finishing 6th in his first season, after the team fought for relegation the seasons prior. In 2023-2024, he finished 11th with Brighton. So it is safe to say, if someone can transform and improve clubs in the short term, De Zerbi is the man to call. Something we can't forget is that some of the rising star coaches in Europe like Fabian Herzler and Sebastian Hoeneß took an internship at De Zerbi and have taken a lot of De Zerbi's tactics into their play. But after talking about the coach, let's talk about his team. After selling their best performing players like Guendouzi, Ndiaye, Sarr, Klaass, and Aubameyang, they brought in Rulli, Greenwood, Wahi, Coney, and Might and loaned out Højbjerg. But the signing of Greenwood is extremely controversial because of the allegations against him. Marseille has a great mix of young and playful players at the front and experienced players in the defense. This season might also be the breakout season of both Enrique and Might, so keep an eye on both of them. Some more players who are likely to perform extremely well under De Zerbi are Wahi, Greenwood, Harit, Højbjerg, and Balerdi. In the De Zerbi's first game for the club, he showed what the team is capable of doing. They won against Stade Brest, who finished 3rd place last year, with 1-5. Well, only time can tell what Marseille will achieve this season, but I think they are capable of winning the league. Not only because De Zerbi is the coach, but also because of the perfect selection of players and transfers this season. They bought players who performed really well last season, like Greenwood for Getafe, having 14 goal contributions, or Wahi for Lens, having 12 and 27 games, who are making the next step, and top players who have been left out of their former squad and want to try a new challenge, like Højbjerg and Rulli. Marseille will win at least one trophy this year. You heard it here first. What do you think about Marseille? Are they good enough to fight for titles yet, or is their squad not good enough? Do you think De Zerbi has what it takes to win titles with the French top club? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.